Hello there tankers, welcome to this update 4.8 preview of World of Tanks Blitz. It's not a big one, it's a pretty small one. Some gameplay stuff, there are no new lines, no new maps from as far as I know. But yeah, this is from the open test at 4.8 and as you would have guessed already, something is changing in the French light tank department. And the biggest thing here is the ammo loadout. It was pretty small, pretty mediocre, only 30 shells, that means 10 clips in total, but now you can mount 48 shells in your ammo loadout, starting from the AMX ELC Biz at tier 5 up to the Batchat at tier 10. Is that a big deal? You still won't be able to one clip tanks with your tank, because yeah, your loadout, the guns aren't really high caliber. The HE will add a bit more in terms of damage done, but the loadout now allows you to run HE, so you will be able to do just that little bit more in terms of damage on, say, a Borsig or a Waffle or a Grill or any other light tanks in the game. So that's a good thing. That's a major thing in terms of gameplay done in update 4.8. Two other big things are in terms of going into the battle. And why am I running around in the settings then? There's a little thing over here, HUD possibility, small change in the settings menu. Graphics, nothing changed. Controls, nothing changed. Markers, nothing changed. But in the other department you can see you can switch off the battle chat. Thank God. Thank you Wargaming. Brilliant stuff. You can switch it to disabled, team only or team in general, and I really like this. I couldn't care less about the salty players and the insulting players, that's for sure. More things. If you want to enter battles, if you want to enter a regular battle or a rating battle, you can see from a rating battle you have to have a fully trained crew and a fully equipped vehicle if you want to enter rating battles. Good thing. Thumbs up Wargaming. And this one is funny as well. You can now choose to play Supremacy only. Before it was a possibility only to just play Encounter or a mix of Supremacy and Encounter. Now you can choose to play Supremacy only, and I know there's a fair few people in the game that love Supremacy mode and would love to play Supremacy only, so yeah, they can really go to town on this mode. Just switch it off and play Supremacy only. And even if you are in a battle and you are thinking, okay, I'm doing fine, but I'm seeing teams here that are already calling me noob because I'm going onto the lower area of Winter Melanovko, for example, and it's starting to piss you off, you can just go into the settings and disable the chat once you're in the game, and it's silent. You're just at peace. You can just be there and play and not worry about a thing. And I think that can be good, because I was preparing a video on the saltiness of the chat, because yeah, from time to time it can indeed be very salty. There have been people who responded on the Facebook page when Wargaming announced this. What do you think of this? And people were saying, oh, you're going to reduce it even more. I want to be able to tell my team to go left and right, etc. But I mean, the times when your teams have really managed to listen to you, and all the games where you had really been able to guide your team into a win by using the battle chat. I've had a few, but it wasn't. I mean, most of the games where the team is using the chat, it's just to express their discomfort with how the team is playing. It is about insulting, it's about the profession of modders, etc., and diseases alike. So yeah, I think this is a wise idea from Wargaming to change this, and I wouldn't be amazed if they remove the battle chat altogether. Back to bat chats. Battle chat, bat chats, small step. Having the extra ammo is really much useful, because you can now just roll in. You can roll in now and try to clip people and be a bit more aggressive and be a bit more speculative in terms of shots, because you don't have to worry constantly about the fact of having ammo left in the end game. So that, in that regard, good thing. And I think that Wargaming have been cautious with the batch yet, trying not to make it too strong, so they could then buff it. Speaking of buffs, there are buffs in update 4.8 as well. And it's not a big list, only 3 vehicles. The ISU 122S will be buffed. A very small buff, but useful nonetheless. It will get an engine buff, giving you 700 horsepower instead of 600. Thank you very much. That means that the IS-2, the tier 7 premium Russian heavy tank, will get the same buff because they share the engine. And the IS-2 will also get the engine buff, going from 600 to 700 horsepower, making it more mobile, and it will get a dispersion buff as well, going from 0.24 to 0.22. I wouldn't be amazed if these two came into the shop straight after the release of update 4.8, because yeah, the Glacier was buffed and it appeared in the shop straight away. So I'd say keep an eye out on the shop for this one. And the Warseek will get a buff after the nerfs in 4.6 or 4.7. Not a big one. I haven't been able to find any in the stats in game, but the gun depression will go from -3 to -5. So from pretty useless to just a little bit less useless. But I think it was -5 anyways, so yeah, will make the Warseek a bit more versatile as it was. Yeah, is it an OP vehicle, the Warseek? No, I don't think it's an OP vehicle. But having a bit of a buff, really good, especially in terms of gun depression. So there you have it, update 4.8 in a nutshell. But I'm forgetting one thing, there will be a new light tank skill as well, which means that if you penetrate all 3 shots from a clip, for example on the French light tanks, you will have an increased chance of doing maximum damage on your next shell. Good thing I have a big load of elite XP sitting around, so I can probably go up to tier 5, 6 or something like that straight away. So there it is. Update 4.8. Changes to ammo for French light tanks. Changes in the battles. You can now choose to play Supremacy or Encounter only, and a change in light tank skills, plus some small buffs left, right and dead center. Small update, but nevertheless a fairly good one. Thanks all for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers and happy tanking.